Hello everyone, this is Prodigious TCC, that's Prodigious, a trading card collector, and today I'm just putting up a little vlog I made of heading out to the Legion's Realms at War Learn to Play event in Whitby. We were at the Comic Jock. They were hosting us for the day. You can see some shots of what's inside the Comic Jock. Really nice place. Owner was super cool. We had a couple table set up so that all of us could play. Gave it some water and some pizza because we were there for like 5 hours or 5.5 hours or more. Lots of stock there of not only Legion's Realms at War, but some Pokemon, some Lorcana, some Magic, some singles, a whole bunch of stuff. Just really cool place. You can also see a bunch of the action figures that they had there. I am in the empty spot. Person across from me, he was playing Mythical Beasts, I was playing Dwarves. The other people were playing Orcs and Undead. But here you can see a little bit of the gameplay of the actual event and of the game itself. I was playing the Dwarves, but now I have 6 of the 8 starter decks. And I just grabbed the Dwarves because I had them sleeved up. They were providing starter decks there for you, so you could grab one and play, but I like to have all of my stuff sleeved up. And you can see I'm playing the Dwarves on the left, and Devin is playing the Mythical Beasts on the right. His board is stacked. Mythical Beasts are very good at bringing forth Phoenix hatchlings, and then you can either swarm the board with them, or you can have cards that will basically turn every Phoenix hatchling you have, grants extra damage to some of the creatures you have and whatnot, so they're good at swarming the board and pumping up their creatures. There was also a bunch of things given away at the tournament, some booster boxes, some expansion boxes, and some really cool playable and collectible cards.
So for you guys who came out and learned today, we want to thank you, give you guys each a Bountiful Harvest box.
I would like to make a prediction. If we're going based off my luck, there's at least one Serena.
There could be. Yep.
Right
Well, speaking of Serena, actually, I brought some foil artist signature cards to give out today as a thank you for attending. So we have the entire collection of both Lena and Emmanuel, 2 of our premier artists. So I'm going to put them out here on this playmat here. Andrew, you can get a video of them if you'd like, but also for you guys to select which one you want. Feel free to take a look at these. So these were previously only available through our Kickstarter, through one of the collector tiers, and we wanted to make sure that it's something that we have in studio and is as a thank you for coming out to learn to play. So come over and feel free to look at them. When we did the Kingston Siege series, we introduced something pretty special to the community. Our 2 most popular and sought after cards in the game were cards called the Twilight Gardens and Magic Void Hollow. They're both Exalted that could previously only be found in Ravaged Lands, which is our alpha base set. Because they're bounty cards, they can be played in any deck in any legion, and they become very big competitive staples. So when we printed Empires on the Rise, we wanted to make sure that we offered the ability to create a promos versions or second edition versions of these cards, because we knew that they were going to be sought after over time. So since you guys are new players and you seem very into it, not only about building multiple decks and thus, we want to make sure that we set you off on the right foot for competitive play and access to competitive cards. So we made sure that we brought the second edition version of each of them. So these were only originally given out at the Kingston Siege series to the player base there, but as we continue to grow our player base this side of Toronto, we want to implement and give out these cards that are big collector pieces, but are also very viable game pieces to continue to build decks with. So we have both Twilight Gardens and the Magic Void Hollow. These are both Exalted. They can only be played as 1 copy in your deck each. These, like I said, are extremely powerful game pieces. That normally would be found only in our alpha booster boxes. So this, you'll notice that they see that there is a second edition shield crest represented there. It's a silver crest as opposed to the gold you normally see. So the second editions mean that they are a reprint of the original. So the original will always maintain its collector value, but these are at least competitive game pieces to help you when it comes to deck building.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Welcome to the game and the community.
Thank you.
If you haven't already joined our Discord server, please do so.
Yes, I will.
Right, and then right on the homepage of the website, the Discord link is right there. There's guys playing in there all the time. I know Andrew and Devin are already part of it, right? You'll see Jake and Pat in there. If you have any ruling questions, anything like that, you can always ping it in the judge call, or anything about specifically building certain legions. They have an actual channel for each legion there that'll help you. And you ping anybody in there and they'll jump in, and a lot of people are really willing to help when it comes to deck building and collecting. We also have access to the Legion's Toolbox. So the Toolbox is an online platform that allows you to build your deck online and go through and build an online collection, and it's free to sign up and use. And of course, if you're looking into getting into more competitive play and building the game in your game store, we do have the opportunity of using Elra Snapshot is another website that's community driven and made that's going to offer you deck lists as well as events and upcoming tournaments, and there's like deck primers in there to teach you how to sideboard and what to look for in competitive matches, and he produces 1 to 2 articles a week in there to break down the competitive side of the game. But for today, as a thank you for everybody coming out today, we brought something pretty special. So I'm pretty sure everyone's familiar with the uncut sheets. So we brought in uncut, these are our half uncut sheets. These are promo uncuts that we did when we did our Frontiers print runs. So these are actually promo cards that were Empire promos as well as campaign promos. So you can see that there.
They're actual real print sheets.
So these are the actual real print sheets from our printing manufacturer. So we made sure that we brought enough for everyone today. So everyone's gonna leave with one of these guys.
If that interests you.
If that was something that interests you guys.
I'm not gonna say no.
No, I'm not gonna say no. All right. So it features at least 1 card of every Legion on here, as well as other campaign promos from our first campaign season.
Very much. They'll make them super friendly to transport. And up there. Or just put them back to your car or something.
Right. So just keep in mind these are foils, so they can scratch, and make sure if you don't want to keep them directly in exposed sunlight, because as you've probably seen other foils before, direct sunlight they're going to heat up, right? So, but like I said, these are right on our actual printing cardstock and everything. So this one here is for you.
I just want to thank Future Lore Studio and the Comic Jock for hosting this event and giving out so many goodies. It was an amazing event. I'll put a link to both Legion's Realms at War and the Comic Jock in the description down below. If you have a chance to go to either of them, check out any of the games, definitely do it. Amazing community, amazing people, and I'll talk to you later.